Welcome to another episode of Get to Know the Speaker of Digital Confex. Today, we have with us Richa Daga, who is software engineer at Cisco. She will be speaking on the topic emerging technologies, which are exploring blockchain, Internet of Things, and quantum computing during the Information and Technology Conference happening in Delhi, India on 22nd September 2023. Hi Richa, welcome to the chat show.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to the show and to the conference.
It is pleasure to have you. So Richa, please give us a brief introduction of yourself and your field of expertise for the audience.
Yes, sure. I am Richa. I'm a software engineer working at Cisco for the mass scale infrastructure group. So, how we introduce ourselves as the group MIG. So, we are building the internet for the future. So, I'm working into developing products and chipsets that are pioneering the breakthroughs to build the internet of today and also for the years to come. And apart from the technical expertise and the work that I do at Cisco, I'm also an international technical speaker, author, and mentor. I speak at IoT Slam, Internet of Things Community Global Conferences. I have been there as a speaker for continued around 3 years in a row right now. Apart from that, I'm also a speaker at IEEE International Women Leadership Conference that happened in US last year. Sub-Optic Conference, that's about submarine networks. So that is another area of my work. And also, I spearhead diversity and inclusion initiatives. So I have been a featured speaker at Women Who Code, Women in Tech, Tech Up Women, and Women in Telco conferences that happen globally and are connecting the people and the audiences across the world. So
It
that is
was
something about the technical world that I do. So yes, we can move ahead to the next question.
it was good to hear you about your experience and all the things you have done. So, how excited are you for this event?
Yeah, so I'm very excited about the event because most of the conferences that I actually take part in happen outside India. So as a person from India and New Delhi, I was really excited to know that okay, a technical conference is happening in India as well. So that would be my first conference in our country because like a lot of them, like the most of them that I have attended are outside either in US or Southeast Asia or Europe. So that made me all the more excited about this conference. And yes, the panel that is there on IoT and quantum computing, those are the rising technologies right now. So really glad to be a part of them. As I already speak in IoT Slam conferences, I'm a recognized IoT thought leader. So I would be really delighted to share my thoughts at the Digital Confex conference too.
It was very excited to hear from you, and this was also our main aim to gather all the speakers at a place and very different locations so that they can share their views and everyone can learn new things about it. So moving forward, I have few questions for you today, Richa. So the first question is, tell us about your work at Cisco.
Yes, so my work at Cisco is really exciting and it is actually the work that I'm really passionate about. So, what excites me are the different technologies. When I began my career, I was working on products and chipsets that were only supporting like few megabits of speed. Like if I talk about my optical, so like few DS1s and events of data. So now what we are doing, we are working on technologies and also products that are supporting terabits of speed. So that is made possible by the technology advancements and the industry 4.0 that has happened, and that enabled my work at Cisco to make developments so that we can actually support the other technologies, because IoT, AI or AR, VR, they cannot work till they have a robust network backbone. So that makes my work all the more exciting at Cisco because we work in our domain of terrestrial and submarine fiber optic networks, supporting the other technologies as well.
It was great to hear about all the things and especially about fiber optics and all that we are using right now. And India is currently getting ahead in all the things. So
Yes.
My next question for you is, what are your initiative for diversity and inclusions?
Yes, so initiatives for diversity and inclusion, like I mentioned, that I speak in different conferences for women. So I have spoken in Women Who Code, where I guided them about embedded engineering and IoT as a career for girls and women joining from across the world. I also spoke in Women in Telco, where I talked about the world post pandemic and how we are building up a hybrid culture where women, even though if they are not able, they wanted to have the flexibility like before, so the companies are providing that now. Another conference that I spoke up was in Tech Up Women, where I talked about like three pillars of the success for women leaders, and that was attended all over from Middle East and Egypt. So, and another was like IEEE Women in Engineering International Leadership Conference, which happened in US, where I talked about 5G. So these are few of the global conferences and industry forums that I speak in to empower women in the technology field and also promote diversity and inclusion. Apart from that, in Cisco itself, I am the Women in Science and Engineering India leader for Cisco Inclusive Community. There, I take a lot of initiatives to empower girls in engineering colleges so that we can build up a pipeline of girls in tech for the future. So I am helping out girls outside Cisco as well as trying to empower the women who are already there in Cisco by taking some leadership and innovation initiatives for them. So this is how I do my bit in to maintain a diverse and inclusive world by my initiatives inside and outside the organization.
It was very nice to hear about all the things you told us, and especially about women empowerment things you talk, that you promote women's very much and do conference also about them. So my next question will be, what are your thoughts on leadership?
Yes, so leadership, I can say what we believe at Cisco is our motto is actually everyone is a leader. So it's not just about a role or designation that we want to have. Leadership is something that comes from within. And if we want to take up new initiatives, new challenges, and don't feel blocked about it with just thoughts in our mind, so that is actually making us a leader in whatever we are doing. So taking new initiatives, having a growth mindset and not getting stuck in a fixed kind of mindset where we think that things are not possible. So those are my thoughts about leadership, that it is not just constrained to any job roles. We all can be leaders in whatever the work that we are doing.
Thanks, Richa. It was great connecting with you. I am thrilled with your excitement to join our conference. So, any word for our participant who will be joining in the conference?
Yes, so conferences are a great means to learn new things and also interact with the leaders and the veterans who are there in the industry. So if you are attending the digital confix conference, make the best use of it. Listen to the speaker panels and the various sessions that are happening. It will really give you great insights about the latest technologies that are enabling the IT transformations in the world today.
Great, good to hear from you on this topic. And thanks for your time today, Richa, and to all the participants. Don't miss a session happening on Information Technology Confex on 22nd September 2023, presented by Digital Confex at La Meridian in New Delhi. Get a great chance to connect with her in person. See you soon, Richa. Take care.
Yeah.